Welcome back to the Man Utd stream. Hope you're doing well. It's just finished 3-1 against Brentford. Brentford have just destroyed Man Utd at home. United were just absolutely awful. Absolutely shit. I mean, what is this? We can't even get back-to-back wins under Ruben Amorim in the Premier League. Just says it all, doesn't it? We have got so desperate, and we are so desperate and so down there that we are wishing for a back-to-back win. That's our expectations. We're not even asking for winning the Premier League or qualifying for the Champions League. We're asking for just simply back-to-back wins under Ruben Amorim. And he can't even give us that. He can't even give us that. And it's simply all down to Ruben Amorim and his management. And this is why I'm thinking, look, I'm backing this guy. I really want him to do well at United. I really do. But right now, every time I watch this United team, even against Chelsea, even when they do well, I just see the weaknesses and I realise that we're not going to succeed. We're not going to succeed under this manager. The writing is on the wall and I want to. I desperately do. I'm not one of those fans who says, get rid of the manager, let's change it over, blah, blah. No, I want Ruben Amorim to succeed. But when I'm watching the performances like this, and I'm looking at his team selection and the way he sets up the team, there's no solution for it. There is no solution. He's not willing to change. He keeps saying it, I'm not going to change. He's going to carry on playing this way. And this way, this is what we get. 3-1 against Brentford, a team that have only won one game in 5 this season. A team that are completely low in confidence, but the way they played against us today, they completely destroyed us. Completely destroyed us right from the kickoff. United, number one, when I saw the lineup, Altay Bendia still playing in this United team, despite the so many mistakes he makes each game. Every game, he gives at least one goal to the opposition. Free. Here you go. I'm Altay Bendia. You get a free goal every time I play, so there you go. And that's exactly what happened. Altay Bendia for the second goal. You can't blame him for the first goal. First goal was all Harry Maguire. Again, why was Harry Maguire starting for United? We know our best centre-backs. We know who they are. It's Lenny Euro and De Ligt. That partnership is the best. And then we've got Mazraoui, who should be playing in that defence. And of course he's not because he's injured and he's playing Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a liability. Simply not good enough. Not good enough. So that is the problem we've got. We've got problems all over the pitch. And then Diego Dalot. Oh, Diego Dalot, man. He's shit. Absolutely shit. Worst player in that United team. Actually, I don't know. Altay Bendia is probably number one, and then it's Diego Dalot. I don't get fans. I don't get the fans who come out and say, no, Diego Dalot's a top player, brilliant player. He can do what? What can he do? He can't play forward. He can't go forward. He can't attack. He's absolutely awful at that. And he can't even defend. He can't defend. He can't go forward. What can this guy do? Drop your comments below. I want to hear from Man United fans who think that this guy is good and should be playing for United. Because I can't see it. I genuinely can't see why he plays for United. He's awful. And then the middle of the pitch where Ugarte starts for United today. And I said it before kickoff. How's he going to cope with this Brentford team? We're not going to be able to do well enough. And throughout the game, Ugarte just had no clue as to what to do. Every time the ball came to his feet, he just panicked. He didn't know what to do, where to pass it to. His passing game is zero. Zero. He doesn't have a clue. Yes, he can go and fly in for a tackle here and there, but we don't need that. We need a creative midfielder. We need a defensive midfielder who can do everything. And we have Kobbie Mainoo sat there throughout the entire game, just wondering that he can't even play in front of Ugarte. Overall, look, the whole team was shit. The entire players were shit. The way we lined up was crap. We were just rubbish. We were poor. Look, only players that I could possibly say had half decent games were Kuna and Mbeumo, our 2 new signings. Sesko scored a goal, but overall didn't really do much. Didn't do much, and you forgot he was even playing half the time. You'd forget, have we got a striker playing in this game? Oh yeah, we have actually, Sesko, but you don't see him in the game. He doesn't play aggressive football. He just stands there expecting the ball to get to him, and he does nothing. He does nothing. But is that, the service? You could argue, but I don't like to use that excuse. I want the striker to make his own luck. We saw what Thiago did for Brentford. 2 goals in the first half, and he made them goals. He created that chaos in the defence of United, and he got the 2 goals for him. It was a frustrating watch. Drop your comments below and let me know what you think about this United performance, because I am absolutely seething with this performance. This is unacceptable, and the person responsible for it is Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim has to take the buck. It stops with him. It stops with Ruben Amorim. He selects this team. He puts them out. He tells them exactly how to play. And then if the players are playing crap, then they shouldn't be on the pitch. They shouldn't be on the pitch. And who selected them? Who's put them out there? It's Ruben Amorim. That's the problem. I genuinely look at this team and the way they're playing. Now we're 13th in the Premier League. In fact, Brentford have jumped above us. They've gone to 11th. I really can't see this changing. I can't. I genuinely can't. I wish I could. I wish I could say this is just a blip where United have played this game and they'll be back to form next game. But this is the United. This is the United, the normal United that we get to see. The last weekend United is a one-off. That's the blip. That's where it's a one-off performance by United and they put in a shift. But this game today is what the normal United is. And it's unacceptable. Something has to change. And if Ruben Amorim's not willing to change it, if he's sat there and happy to watch this team play the way they played, then unfortunately, my suggestion is that we sack him. We sack him and bring somebody else in who can immediately change things around. Because if I'm the owner of United right now watching this game, and I can see from afar which players are good and which players are not, the reason why they're playing rubbish and where the problems are. We knew straight away Brentford were counter-attacking us. We needed pace in the centre-back position. Why didn't Ruben Amorim make that change immediately? Why didn't he bring Lenny Euro on immediately? In fact, why didn't he play Lenny Euro? What's Lenny Euro done to make him think that he should not be starting? Lenny Euro is one of our best centre-backs right now and should have been on that pitch. Midfield, yes, Casemiro's injured. But you bring on Kobe Mainoo. He is still a top midfielder who could still do a job next to Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes playing in the midfield does not work. Does not work. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if there's a long line of Man United fans who are all going to argue against me and say that Bruno Fernandes does work in that centre mid position. I will never accept that. He does not work in that centre mid position. He cannot play in there. And Ruben Amorim's insistence on playing him there is just what makes this team completely wrong. And what makes me think Ruben Amorim, if he's not going to change, we need to get rid of him. We need to have the balls. We need to have the balls to get rid of the manager. Ineos and Jim Ratcliffe have to have the balls to turn around and say, this is simply not good enough. You're not performing. You're not performing as a manager. You're not getting the best out of this team. And they should be beating Brentford. Man to man, United have got a better team. So why are you not getting the best out of this team? Frustrating weekend. It's been awful watch today. I mean, watching on at this United team, playing against the like of Jordan Henderson in the midfield and just a lackluster, rubbish Brentford team. They've lost all their top players. We've in fact signed one of their best players and he's playing for us. And yet, they've come out and done a job on us. I don't know what you made of that game. Seriously, I'd love to hear from Man United fans. Drop your comments below and let us know what you thought about that game and why United lost. Who is responsible for United playing the way they are? And are you going to blame the players? I blame the players. But you have to start thinking, okay, how many times are we going to blame the players? And then who's responsible for lining the players up? Who's responsible for getting the best out of these players? It's the manager. It is the manager. And I don't want to say it, because I don't want to go back to square one again. I don't want a new manager coming in, but then there's no light at the end of the tunnel. There is no light end of this tunnel. I can't see any. Drop your comments below, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. You're watching the Man Utd Stream channel by the fans, for the fans.